Welcome to the part 3 and the magic towers in my 2022 tier 5 BTD 6 impossible. I said impossible, it's like I'm doing a tutorial again. BTD 6 2022 tier 5 tier list. And we're doing the magic towers. And the first magic tower, if anyone knows. Oh, hands up. Yeah, what's you? Wizard tower. And what's the top wizard tower? Him. The one past Arcane Spike. It is, I don't know, the Grand Wizard or something, whatever it's called. Archmage. The Archmage is a very good tower. A tier. Very expensive. They kind of, I think they nerfed it, which is unfortunate. I kind of liked how it was. Does fire damage, hits lead, camos, everything. Does fire damage, other damage. Basically it does a bit of everything. Quite a lot of damage. Good against ceramics, good against Moabs, good against every little thing. But also quite expensive, and it's just a very mid tower, but it's also a lot of damage. Part 2 is one that got buffed and is going to sit next to it. I never use what's it called? Wizard Lord Phoenix, WLP. But they buffed it. They buffed it multiple times. And it now just does a lot of damage. And maybe the guy does a lot of damage. The ability, yes, it's an ability tower, but it does a lot of damage. It is also quite expensive, which is why I don't use it. But again, let me repeat, it does a lot of damage. And I feel like I should probably use it more because I do know how good it is. But I just use other towers instead. Still an A tier. Now our next S tier and the first S tier for magic monkeys. And that is POD, Prince of Darkness. They recently increased the price up to 31k and impossible. It's around 31k I think. And it's still an amazing tower. It does so much damage. If you cross path it top tier, top path, it itself does a lot of damage. It's summons, its necromance, zombie boys do a lot of damage. Like, it just ruins ceramic and DDTs. It just eats them for breakfast. And that is why it is S tier. Now moving on to our next tower, which is a super monkey. Now I don't talk about super monkey that much, and there's a couple reasons. They're good, but they're so expensive you never use the tier 5, or you only use one tier 5. Starting with the Son of God, I believe it is called. It's a very good tower. It's called the True Son of God. True Sun God, not Son of God. Because it can become a vengeful son with the other towers, I feel like they should really all be S tier, but because this one's the one that actually gets buffed, and without it, it wouldn't get buffed and it wouldn't be very good. We're going to put this one in S tier. There's not much else to say. It does loads of damage. Very expensive, but equally infinite amounts of damage, pretty much. The next one, and actually probably the weakest, sitting in B tier, the anti-balloon. Does a lot of damage. I normally put it onto strong and close. That's how I set the arms up. And it's an ability based tower. Pretty good, but it doesn't do that much damage at the end of the day. And the A tier, they're pretty much spread out. This could go up into S tier, but we could talk about tier 5s. It basically gives you an extra life. So if something's getting past in one round, it just stops it. I can't remember what it's actually called. It's called the Legend of the Night. It will help you. A black hole lasts up to 7.5 seconds. And yeah, very good. It does a lot of damage to Moab. It pushes back ceramics, and it stops you losing the game. So it is an A tier, very expensive when it's tier 5, though about 280k, and probably not worth it. Stick with tier 4, possibly, you know, more likely tier 3. So the next tower is, I'm pretty sure, actually no, we're not saying anything. It is the Ninja Monkey. I did not think it was the Ninja Monkey. Grandmaster Ninja. You can, you know, I'm going with the best case scenario. You can set up the Grandmaster Ninja to be a force to be reckoned with. You get it with the mid-path Ninja Monkey tier 3. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. The one that buffs all of them. It gets extra pierce, extra damage. It has plenty of range. You give it an alch buff. It does infinitely more damage then. Then you get, I don't know, a village, and it has increased attack speed and range. And then maybe Mib, I don't know. I already have the Alchemist, but just Mib in case. What a tower. It will do so much damage. It's kind of funny to use and fun to use, but it is not, you know, look how much I just said you need to make it that good, and it is of course expensive itself. That's why it's sticking in A tier. Now, Sabotage is next. Sabotage C tier is so expensive, you're not going to use it. It's alright, I guess, for a support tower, but it's so expensive and you're just not going to use it. I don't think there's much else to say. It doesn't do that much damage. I'm going to put it in C tier. And B tier. Some would argue A tier. You could argue. I'm not putting these in order of... It'd probably be at the top of B tier. It actually does a lot of damage, especially its ability. And I can't knock it. I've used it a whole lot more since doing Paragons, because the Ninja Monkey Paragon is very good. And you need to do a lot of damage, and this is one of the reasons you get it. But apart from that, it's only a damage dealer. Very good against Moabs. But the reason of it only being a damage dealer and not doing that much damage or as much damage as the Ninja Monkey, I feel like it has to be in beta. And the next tower being the Alchemist. So Perma Brew is S tier, you don't have to say anything else. Oh, it's not that yet. Beta. It is an ability based tower. It does a decent amount of damage, but only does damage when it's an ability based tower. But tier 3, people see it, I love a lot. Extra damage to Moabs. So I do love the Alchemist. I do love some of the cross paths and tier whatever, tier Behir, Mahir. I love beer, don't like beer. Tier 3 is better than tier 5 because it's much cheaper, and this is an ability based tower, which pretty much locks it down. I don't know what to do. We're going to put an S tier because it is just an S tier tower. Master Alchemist, I think it's called. Whatever it does, it turns Moabs into red balloons. And I don't think you get paid for it. I can't remember if you get money for that. But you do get money for things turning into lead, so maybe you do get the money. Yeah, no, it does a ridiculous amount of damage. It'll get 11 million pretty quickly, from around 100 on. DDT's gone. BFB is gone. The Green Boys. Why can't I think of the Green Boys' name? I need to actually find out what the Green Boys are called, because it's really ruining me. The ZOMG. The Zomj. Zeppelin of Mighty Gargantuanus. Gargantuanus. It can turn them into red balloons. It is a very good tower, and that is why it is there. So, the next tower and final tower for this is the Druid. So we start with Lightning Man, pushes things back, does a decent amount of damage, but it's so expensive. Can have to sit and be like a ridiculous amount of expense. There's a lot of damage, you rarely use it. I feel like the next Paragon they should do is the Druid. I'm just really intrigued what it would look like. But as of now, we don't have that, and the Druid can just sit, you know, being its old self, doing a lot of damage, lightning everyone, pushing back loads of people, loads of lightning balls. Good tower, very, very expensive. Avatar of Wrath. It's going in S tier for one reason and one reason only. Let me actually shrink some of the people. There we go. Now we can fit everything on the screen. The Avatar of Wrath. It is the sole method of one of the best chimps beating methods out there at the moment. And since the game has been about, I think for that reason it just has to be an S tier. It does loads of damage. It yeah, it's just a very good tower. It's not too expensive. You can get it if you do save up enough. And if you're doing a regular playthrough, grab a load of tier 4s, put a tier 5 in there, give it a perma buff, and watch it go to work. It can't hit leads by itself. And that was actually in the wrong place again for the next S tier. You guys don't understand. When it puts down those vines on the track, it does so much damage and it makes back all of its money very quickly. Just an infinitely good support tower. I call these support towers practically free because they make back their money pretty quickly. So it's a free tower. If using chimps, obviously not free tower, but if using chimps, free tower. Does loads of damage, and its ability, if you have the knowledge to just explode all of the vines on the track, does an obscene amount of damage and is also very good. So that is it for the magic towers, and I actually got that done fairly quickly, so well done me. And I'll catch you in part 4 and the final part of the best tier 5 towers. And if you disagree with any of these, don't leave it in the comments. I don't care. Thanks for watching and peace.